if I could dig in just a little bit on that story, I'm always fascinated by how we view our ancestors and our lineage. We don't have any role in the decisions they made, but yet we do take some kind of connection to it, whether it be I'm a little ashamed of this ancestor of mine.
I think in a really positive way, Nathan, because I grew up a sergeant's kid. It means my dad didn't have a college degree. When we were traveling around in the Air Force, we lived in the poor side of the bases if we got to live on base at all. And so that was my perspective of who I was and where I came from. And it all changed when I realized that my forefather stood up for something a long time ago, was publicly kicked out of the Boston colony and started the Rhode Island colony, worked with some of the most famous people in the early colonies to establish a lineage. And then as I did the research a little bit farther, I realized that Samuel Gorton, that was my 16th forefather, had a great grandson named Nathaniel Green, also from that same colony in Rhode Island. And for the history buffs out there, Nathaniel Green is the guy who George Washington sent to the South. We were getting our butts kicked by Cornwallis in the South, and he needed somebody who was a real scrapper. And Nathaniel Green went down and kicked butt, never won a battle, but decimated the British Army by hitting and running, hitting and running, hitting and running, all
Right.
the way
Guerrilla
to
warfare.
where Washington was waiting for him, and the war ended in Yorktown.
Fascinating. That's incredible.